When you're homeless, you can wear well, it's mostly just a question of like trying to be as clean as you can, because you live out of a locker. So I would wear I would wear the same pair of pants for a week or 2 weeks, something like that. Change my shirt. Make sure the parts that the things that were closest to my body were things that were getting changed. Like every day. Socks. You don't use like socks and stuff like that. You don't want to have to be wearing that for days at a time. But like pants I wear for a week without washing them. I had to. I mean, there just kind of wasn't room in my locker to do anything else. So, and then when I started school, I did not want to be in the situation that I was in really for most, for the first part of the winter, every winter really, every homeless winter, which is like having long underwear, which you have to have because you're outside so much walking around. Having long underwear with the waistband showing like above my pants. I did not want to have to do that. Like when you're homeless, like everyone else who is homeless and everyone who's working with someone who's homeless, with people who are homeless, they have way more to notice and to deal with than whether or not like you're constantly like, trying to pull like the waistband of your pants up over your long underwear so you don't look stupid. But I knew that it. So I went, but when I knew that when I was going to go to school, I didn't want to be doing that. So since I didn't have the money to like invest in any kind of type of like actual wardrobe or the time, because I was still homeless for like the first half of the semester, I went out and bought sweatpants, and I went around to a lot of places to try to find a pair of sweatpants like that I could buy. I went to Walmart. I went to all the places that have used clothing, and it's actually more difficult than you think to find a pair of sweatpants. And finally, I went to it was one of the discount department stores. It was like Marshalls or TJ Maxx and like that. And there was a pair of sweatpants, but they were of thick material, and they were what I consider to be a neutral color, which is black. And they were a little bit pricey. They were $25. And I bought them. I bought them because they were the most neutral thing that there was. I'm actually wearing them now because I'm still not feeling all that well. And it was cold when I got to my apartment today. But I bought them because I wanted a pair of sweatpants that I could wear as if they were jeans and wear them almost every day, which I did this school semester. And that's the only reason that I bought them. They were the most neutral pair of pants I could find. And I wanted to wear sweatpants all winter, and I pretty much did. Yeah, I think I might even have caused some concern to some of the students because I think there were people who probably noticed. Probably there were people who noticed that I wore the same thing every day, which I really pretty much did. I mean, I've got the sweatpants I'll probably be wearing for the rest of the semester. I think because they had like a after a while there was like a plate, like a little clothing donation. Started a little clothing donation like in the lobby. At the beginning, like the first entrance to school. I mean, maybe it wasn't even about me, but they had like a food drive. Not that I could have taken any of the food because when they were having it, I didn't have any place to put it. You can't keep food in your locker, at the Pine Street Inn. But in the clothing, I mean, it's probably there's certainly other poor and homeless people who go to that school. But yeah, no, I bought the sweatpants because I wanted something that I did not have to worry about. I was just have way too many other things to worry about. And that's the only reason why I bought them.